Special thanks to Patreon supporter Trenchfighter8 for making this video possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, ScareTube here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. And this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Type 16 Maneuver Combat Vehicle. The Type 16 MCV is a wheeled tank destroyer of the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. It's equipped with a 105mm gun and is designed to fulfill many different combat roles. It's a lightweight and small vehicle, and it is designed for easy deployment. It can even be deployed by aircraft in really high numbers, and it's allowed for rapid movement. With its small size and speed, it can definitely maneuver and get into positions quick. It also is perfect for environment such as urban areas. It can move on narrow streets and can respond to various contingencies. Despite its small size and light armor, it can successfully attack much larger armored fighting vehicles, as well as personnel using its large caliber 105mm gun. The vehicle itself is currently in service with the Japanese Self-Defense Force, and is a pretty cool design, kind of based off of like the Rookit from South Africa. Anyways, I want to go ahead and give a special thanks to Patreon supporter Trenchfighter8 for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more than you guys already do, feel free to check out my Patreon page. Link is down in the description, where you guys can pledge a small amount every month and earn some cool perks like getting a vehicle of your choice for that month. So feel free to check out the page. It's pretty nice and has some good rewards for donating, and it's much appreciated. It helps me out personally with the channel and all that fun stuff. So check it out if you guys are interested. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the vehicle, kind of a 360 go around, and see exactly where we're going ahead and building this tutorial. To go ahead and get started, we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at the front. Now the front here is pretty standard. It's nice kind of front, smoothed front there for a vehicle of this kind of class. It's got a bunch of different mirrors on the side here, which I kind of found pretty strange. So it's got a side mirror, two side mirrors right here, and it also has these mirrors that kind of extend out and to the kind of diagonal from the front here. So kind of a weird little design there for it, but it's pretty cool. As I mentioned, it's an 8-wheeled vehicle, so it's got 8 wheels here, total 4 axles, very similar to like an LEV-25 or the Rookit, as I mentioned earlier. It has the driver's command, or the driver's viewport right there, and also the hatch right there for the driver itself. Right on top here we have the turret itself with the 105mm main gun, turret 360 traversable, and has smoke grenade dispensers, basically a 50 caliber machine gun mounted on top here, and some different hatches and stuff for obviously the crew members. And just going to the back here, we got a compartment right here which presumably leads to the engine. Not 100% sure exactly where that compartment leads to, considering that this does not have any personnel carrying capabilities, but it does have a compartment on the back there. We got hazard lights on the sides, and we also have the brake lights and everything like that. Overall, that's pretty much an overview for the Type 16 Maneuver Combat Vehicle, what we're going to be building in this tutorial. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the build, and without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer, Layer 1. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to our first layer, we'll be starting off with Layer 1. Now for Layer 1, what we want to do to get started is we're going to go ahead and take some nether brick stairs. We're going to go ahead and get our wheelbase set up for this vehicle. So for this, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick upside down stair, like this, followed by another nether brick stair directly behind it, like so. This is going to create here the left front wheel. Coming off the nether brick upside down stair right here, we're going to place down a row of 3 stone brick top studs across. Now we want our stair here to stick out toward the direction we're going to have our vehicle facing. Just like this version over here, I'm going to have the tank facing this direction right there, going that way. So we want to go ahead and make sure that we have the wheel here sticking out a little bit more toward the direction we want this thing to face. And then over here on this side, we're just going to do the same thing with the right front wheel, just like that. After that's all complete there, we're going to go and place down a wooden trapdoor, going back from each of these nether brick upside down stairs, and we want to go and then place down a nether brick upside down stair coming off the wooden trapdoor, just like we did for the front up here for that right there. Behind these nether brick stairs here, we're going to go and place down again a nether brick upside down stair on both sides, followed by a row of 3 of stone brick top slabs across in between them. We can go ahead and go into our inventory, grab ourselves some placeholder blocks. We're going to place down we're basically going to skip a space right here from these nether brick stairs. We're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on both sides. We can then go ahead and delete those 2 blocks, and then we're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair coming off of that wooden trapdoor like that, again on both sides there. In between these nether brick stairs, we're going to place down a row of row 3 of stone brick top slabs, followed by again a nether brick stair behind those 2 nether brick upside down stairs as well, like that, to kind of complete the wheel there. After that's all complete there, we want to go ahead and skip a space, and we're going to go ahead and place down another nether brick upside down set here of stairs. So 1 and 2 upside down stairs like that, and same thing over here. We're going to place down 1 and 2 upside down stairs. We then want to go ahead and go to these 2 stone bricks or nether brick upside down stairs and place down a row of 3 of stone brick top slabs in between them. Once you guys have that all complete, that right there is going to do it for our first layer, layer 1, and we have our wheelbase established. Now it's time to move on to layer 2. Alrighty guys, moving on to our next layer, we're going ahead and move on to layer 2. For layer 2, we're going to go ahead and start off by grabbing ourselves a nether brick stair. We're going to place down 2 nether brick stairs back to back on top of the nether brick upside down stairs. So it's going to be all the way around here on top of these stairs, just like this, all the way around for all of our wheels here, and we should have a total of 8. And just like that, we have our wheels established. After that's all complete there, we want to go ahead and start off by going to our front axle. If you guys remember correctly, the front axle is right up here. We're going to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall here on both sides, or on top of those 2 stone brick top slabs there. And then in the middle here, we can just go ahead and grab ourselves green stained clay, place down a green stained clay block. Coming out toward the front, we want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood upside down stair, coming off that green stained clay block, followed by a dark oak wood corner stair on both sides of that stair. After that's done right there, we're going to grab ourselves some dark oak wood top slabs. We're going to place down a row of 5 all the way across the front like this. We want to go ahead and go to the sides, so basically the top slabs on both of the further sides like this. We're going to place down an item frame with a glass block in it. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a sign and place down a sign over the item frame, just like that, for the front headlights. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and continue working our way toward the rear here. So we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across the middle here like this. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone brick top slab and place down a stone brick top slab coming off this row of 3 of green stained clay on both sides like so. We're going to place down a second row of 3 of green stained clay across in between the nether brick stairs. Coming to this section right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall on both sides next to these nether brick stairs, followed by a green stained clay block there in the middle. After we have that done, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across, followed by a second row of 3 of green stained clay across. Right here on both sides, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on the top portion of this green stained clay block, so the top portion on both sides there. And we also want to place down a sign here on the side of this wooden trapdoor, like that on both sides. After that's all complete there, we're going to go ahead and place down again a cobblestone wall on both sides here for this axle. Green stained clay block in the middle. We're going to place down 2 rows of 3 of green stained clay. Going back from that section there, we're going to do the same thing again. Cobblestone wall both sides here and a green stained clay block in the middle. We then want to go and take our green stained clay and we're going to be placing down, or my bad, we're actually going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair here, dark oak wood corner stair on both sides, and a row of 4 of dark oak wood top slabs across just like that. We also want to grab ourselves some banners. We're going to place down a black banner on the 2 dark oak wood top slabs on the sides there like that for the mud flaps. After that's all complete, that's going to do it for layer 2. With that, let's move on to layer 3. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to our next layer, we're going ahead and moving on to layer number 3. So for layer 3, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking our green stained clay blocks. We want to go ahead and place down 1 here on top of the dark oak wood top slab on both sides just like that. Over here on the left side of the vehicle, we're going to place down 2 polished andesite blocks in the middle here, followed by a green stained clay block. So we should have 1 green stained clay block, 2 polished andesite, and then 2 green stained clay blocks to the side like that. After that's all complete, we're going to go to the middle 3 blocks in that row of 5 right there. We're going to place down 3 dark oak wood upside down stairs like that across. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a skeleton skull, or a zombie head, my bad. And we're going to place down a zombie head on both sides like this as well, coming off those green stained clay blocks. After that's finished, we're going to grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate. We're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate opened up like this, coming off of the, basically coming off this green stained clay block on both sides there like that. After that's finished, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across the middle here, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides. On the side of the dark oak wood upside down stair, we're going to place down an orange stained glass block in an item frame and a sign over the item frame as well. And same thing over here on this side. Just like that, and that's going to do it there for your hazards. Continuing on, we're going to place down a green stained clay block here in the middle, followed by a cobblestone wall on both sides. Next to the cobblestone wall, we're going to place down an upside down dark oak wood stair again for the fenders, like so. After that's done, we're going to place down a polished andesite block, both sides, a row of 3 of green stained clay in between the polished andesite blocks, and we're just going to then place down a ladder here on both sides of those polished andesite blocks, like that, for the little vent on the side. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 3 green stained clay across the middle, dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall on top of these 2 right here, and a green stained clay block in the middle, followed by a dark oak wood top slab like this out to the sides. Continuing on, we're going to take our green stained clay, we're going to place down a row of 3 across like this. We then want to place down a dark oak wood top slab on both sides like that. Continuing on, we're going to place down we actually want to swap this top slab out here right here. We're actually going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair with its back facing toward the rear. So you want it to kind of connect up here to this wooden trapdoor like that. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and take our green stained clay. We're going to place down another row of 3 across. Dark oak wood top slab on both sides like this. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 3 green stained clay across. And we want to go ahead and then place down a dark oak wood upside down stair like that on both sides. After that's done, we're then going to place down a green stained clay block in the middle again. A cobblestone wall, which is going to be, which actually should be in between these blocks. So right here we put this green stained clay blocks. We're actually going to switch those out for cobblestone walls. Green stained clay block in the middle. We're then going to place down another row of 3 green stained clay all the way across. Dark oak wood tops at both sides. Second row of 3 across of green stained clay. Dark oak wood top slab on both sides like that. And we actually have this little section right here, which we can throw on as well, which I think was kind of discarded on this version for some reason on both sides. So these top slabs right here we can swap out with an upside down dark oak wood stair and also a corner stair right there, and same thing over here, just like that for that section there. After that's all done though, we can take our green stained clay, place down another row of 3 green stained clay across, followed by actually a green stained clay block in the middle, followed by a cobblestone wall on both sides, dark oak wood top slab on both sides, a row of 3 green stained clay all the way across, upside down dark oak wood stair on both sides with its back facing toward the rear. On the rear section here, we're going to place down 2 green stained clay blocks across, one over here on the side. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some spruce wood slabs, and we're going to place down 2 spruce wood slabs across like that as well. On the sides here, we're going to place down an item frame with an orange stained glass block in it, and a sign for our hazard lights. Same thing over here on this side as well. So just like that for our hazard lights. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some red stained glass, and we're going to do the same thing on the back here just for the tail light. So item frame, red stained glass in the item frame, and a sign over it on both sides here for the tail lights. And we're also going to grab ourselves a stone button, place down a stone button on this spruce wood plank here, a lever on the center spruce wood plank right there, and we also want to grab ourselves a wither skeleton skull and place it right there off to the left side like so. Once that's all complete, that is going to do it for layer 3. With that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 4. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we'll be going ahead and moving on to layer 4. For layer 4, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a row of 3 of green carpet on top of these upside down dark oak wood stairs. We then also want to go ahead and take rails. We're going to place down a row of 2 of rails on top of those polished andesite blocks. And we also want to place down an iron trapdoor on top of this green stained clay block over here to the right side. After that's done, we're also going to take green carpet and place it down on top of those 2 green stained clay blocks on the sides like so. Once we have that complete, we want to go ahead and basically go up and kind of toward the front here at an angle with this dark oak with a dark oak wood fence gate. So we can place down a placeholder block right next to this wooden trap or that dark oak wood fence gate, and we can place down a block up on top of it. And we just want to go ahead and then grab ourselves a zombie head, and we're going to place down a zombie head over to the side. We're going to delete this placeholder block here, and we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate in its place. We're going to also take the fence gate and open it up toward that direction like so. So we have kind of like the design here of it kind of breaching out to the side there like so. We're going to do the same thing over here. So one placeholder block, one up like this. Zombie head coming off the side. Delete the second placeholder block. Dark oak fence gate. Open it up toward the side there. And break the block underneath it like so. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next section here. We're going to place down 2 dark oak wood slabs across. Followed by a spruce wood slab here in the middle. Followed by another 2 dark oak wood slabs out to the side like that. On both sides here, we're going to grab ourselves an iron bar. We're going to place down an iron bar like this on both sides next to those dark oak wood slabs. And also on top of these iron bars, we're going to place down a zombie head, which is going to be at a 30-degree angle on both sides like that. After that's all done, we're going to take our dark oak wood slabs. We're going to start on the left side here. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood slabs, spruce wood slab, and another dark oak wood slab over to the side. We then want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood stair over here on the right side, followed by a wooden trapdoor come off the side of it like so. And we're then going to just place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood stairs out to the side. After that's done, we're going to go to the sides here, going back from these dark oak wood stairs. We're going to go to the right side, place down a green stained clay block We then want to place down a spruce wood plank here, next to it coming off the wooden trapdoor, and then 3 green stained clay blocks over to the side. After that's done right there, we're going to go and place down a row of 5 of green stained clay all the way across, like so. We then want to go and place down a another row of 5 of green stained clay all the way across. When we get to this point right here, we can just go and take our green stained clay on the sides and go back 1, 2, 3 blocks back. Same thing over here, 1, 2, and 3. And once you get to this point here, we're going to place down another row of 5 green stained clay. So you can see you have a little bit of interior turret space, but it's not really much to work with. Going ahead and continue on, we're going to place down a second row of 5 of green stained clay across. And we then want to go ahead and stop right there. When we get to this section here, we're going to place down, we're going to start on the right side here, place down 2 green stained clay full blocks, followed by 2 rows of 2 here of spruce wood planks, and then 2 rows of 2 of green stained clay out to the side. Well, once we have that all done, we're going to add some detail to this. So we're going to grab stone buttons. We're going to start off at this green stained clay block right here, this second row of 5. We're going to place down stone button, skip a space, stone button, skip a space, stone button, skip a space, stone button, and skip a space, stone button like that on the sides. And same thing over here. Just like this all the way down. On the back side here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a tripwire hook. We're going to place down a tripwire hook on both sides like so. We're going to take a stone button, place it down on top of this spruce, on the side of this spruce wood plank here. Also a lever on top of this lever, flick downward like so. And we're going to place down an item frame right here, and we can place any kind of tool we want in it. I'm just going to place down an iron shovel, facing downwards like that for a little bit of a tool strapped onto the back there. Anyways, that right there is going to do it for layer number 4. With that, let's move on to layer 5. Alrighty guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 5. For layer 5, we're going to start off by going ahead and going to our second row, or basically this first row of 5 of green stained clay all the way across, but it's right behind this spruce wood plank right here in this row right here of green stained clay. We're going to go to the center block and place down an upside down dark oak wood stair on top of it. Coming off that dark oak wood stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dark oak wood top slabs, followed by another brick top slab on the very end. We also want to go ahead and go to our second and third dark oak wood top slab from this stair, and we're going to place down signs on the side of them. And same thing over here. Signs on the side just like that. After that's all finished, we're going to place down a green stained clay block behind the stair like this, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides. And coming off the dark oak wood stairs, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab in those corner spaces like so. After that's done, we're going to place down a green stained clay block next to these dark oak wood stairs like so, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides coming off the green stained clay blocks at an angle like that. And behind this stair, we're going to place down another upside down stair, so we turn that stair right up here into a corner stair. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a green stained clay block behind those 2 stairs, and we're going to place down one more green stained clay block that goes back like this, with a dark oak wood top slab out to the side on both sides. When we get to this section here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair again on both sides here, followed by a wooden trapdoor. Come off to the side there of those dark oak wood stairs, and in between these stairs, we're going to place down a green stained clay block. Now, coming off the stairs in the green stained clay block, we're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak wood top slabs across, followed by a second row of 3 across as well. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone buttons. We're going to place down 1 and 2 stone buttons on the side here, and 1 and 2 on this side as well. Once that's all finished right there, we also want to go to the front here near the driver's viewport. We're going to place down a stone button and also a zombie head right here on that green stained clay block. Anyways, once you guys have that all complete, that is going to do it for layer 5 with that. Let's go ahead and move on to layer 6. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to our next layer, we'll be going ahead and move on to layer 6. For layer 6, we're going to start off by placing down a stone button on this nether brick top slab on the very ends. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves green carpet. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 green carpets back. We're going to grab ourselves some wooden trapdoors and place down 1, 2, 3 wooden trapdoors back as well. Once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some spruce wood slabs. We're going to place down 2 spruce wood slabs back from this row of 3 wooden trapdoors. On the sides here on top of these dark oak wood top slabs, we're going to place down a zombie head like this on both sides at about a 30-ish degree angle. After this, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab on both sides of the spruce wood slab right here. Continuing on, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood stair coming off this spruce wood plank like so, followed by a wooden trapdoor coming off the stair like this, and we're then going to place down a dark oak wood stair like that over here to the right side. Over on the left side, we're just going to place down another dark oak wood stair next to this one, and then a dark oak wood slab over to the side like that. Once that's all done, we want to go and take our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a row of 3 across to fill that space in there up. We're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves another brick stair and place down another brick stair on both sides. On the right side here, it should turn into a corner stair, and over here on the left side, it's going to be just a standard stair like that. After that's done, we're going to go and place down another row of 3 of green stained clay across, followed by another nether brick stair on both sides here behind the previous stair like that. We also want to go ahead and take signs, and we're going to place down signs here on the sides of these nether brick stairs. So same thing on both sides. After that's all done, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a spruce wood plank. We're going to start off by placing down a spruce wood plank here on the left side, followed by 2 green stained clay blocks over to the right side. We're going to also place down a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides. After that's done, we're going to place down another row of 3 green stained clay across on top of those 3 dark oak with top slabs, a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides. Continuing down, we're going to place down a row of 3 here of wooden trapdoors on top of the last row of 3 here of dark oak with top slabs, and we're just going to place down signs all the way around the wooden trapdoors like so, to create a nice little rack there in the back for putting various equipment. Other than that, that's going to pretty much do it for this layer. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like it. So that right there is going to do it for layer 6. With that, we'll move on to our last final layers, which are basically going to be layers 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, where we're going to put the top antennas on and the machine gun and all that fun stuff. So with that, let's move on to our last final layers. Alrighty guys, so moving on to our last final layers. To go ahead and get started, we're going to go ahead and place down a wooden trapdoor on top of this one right here on top of the turret. We then want to go ahead and go back from this wooden trapdoor. We're going to place down a dark oak wood fence post, which will be the mount here for our 50 cal we'll get to in a second. We also want to go ahead and place down a zombie head on top of this green stained clay block over here, directly across from the dark oak wood fence post. Going back from the dark oak wood fence post, we're going to place down a spruce wood half slab like this. And behind that spruce wood slab, we're also going to place down a redstone repeater. Flicked it, if it's not just flicked all the way out to the side, like so. On this spruce wood plank right here, we're going to place down a stone button. And on the back side here, we just want to go ahead and grab ourselves levers. And we're going to place down 2 levers like this on the back. And we want to make sure that they're flicked facing each other. And make sure you close that wooden trapdoor too if it pops up for you. With that all done, we can then go ahead and add our antennas. So for these, very simply, we're going to grab a dark oak wood fence post and also a iron bar. We're going to place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this mossy cobblestone wall, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars going up like that for the radio antenna. Same thing over here on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars up like that. After that's all done, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood, another brick upside down stair on top of the dark oak wood fence post. Coming off the nether brick upside down stair, we're going to place down 2 end rods toward the front. We're going to place down an anvil on top of that spruce wood plank right there. And we also want to grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate, and we will need to break this repeater actually. So we're going to break the repeater real quick, place down a block, and we're going to place down the dark oak fence gate, open it up like that to connect up to the anvil, break the stair, and then place down a redstone repeater again like so. We also want to go and place down a sign here on the side of the anvil, over here on the right side like this. We're going to go ahead and go to the side here, this nether brick stair over here to the left side. We're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab like that. Coming off the dark oak wood top slab, we're also going to place down a zombie skull coming off like so. On the top here, we're going to grab ourselves a redstone repeater and also a green carpet. We're going to place down a redstone repeater on top of the nether brick upside down stair, followed by a green carpet on top of the dark oak wood top slab. After that's all done right there, guys, that's going to do it for layers 6 through 11, and layers 7 through 11, and that's going to do it for the build as a whole. Anyways, guys, hope you guys do enjoy the build. I think it came out really good, and is a nice addition to our Japanese line. A little bit of a different vehicle, an 8-wheeled armored vehicle, tank destroyer, so definitely something different than our usual kind of treaded armored tanks and stuff like that. Anyways, that's going to do it for this. Again, a special thanks to Trenchfighter8 for making this video possible, and feel free to check out my Patreon page. Again, link is down in the description. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this build. If you guys do end up building it, I do ask you guys give me proper credit for it. This main thing from a sign of the build, link to my channel or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. Just be sure to get proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow, and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on posting these types of videos. So as long as you guys give me credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.